Oh my god, my mic's been muted the whole time. And so is the Discord already been muted the whole time. Wait, can I say something?
Yeah, Waller.
Bro, it's chill. It's chill. We had some crazy battles. We just weren't talking the whole time.
Waller, oh my god, why are you so stupid when it comes to streaming?
Nobody said anything in the chat.
You don't look in the chat. You look at the race. You watch the. Oh, watch
I was
in.
watching the race, but how's it supposed to know?
You're geeked. You're geeked. Oh my lord, you're actually geeked. You're not locked. Somebody needs to play the locked in music for you, bro, because you are just clearly not locked in.
Now we have the battle between Vector and Dylan. Damn, bro, that sucks how the stream is not.
I wonder why, Walla.
Nobody said anything.
Nobody said anything, bro. Lock in. Lock in. Holy crap. Okay, Vince, guess what? The audio, all the Discord audio, everybody.
Oh, never mind. Grimmy said no stream audio at 7:58.
You are so dumb.
It had car sounds. We had pure crank it up for approximately how many minutes? For 30 minutes.
Walla, I want to let you know that you are the worst streamer I've ever seen in my life. You missed a 4-wide Daytona Stage 1 finish. You missed. I don't know what you missed. Kansas. Dylan is fucking wrecking.
Is that caution?
Yes, that's caution. Whoa. Why?
Whoa, and the caution is out. I'm back again.
I'm not even going out there on the pace car, bro. They can do it themselves. Holy shit.
Where's the pace car?
Bro, I'm gonna have to freaking lock in, bro.
Just pace 50.
That's not even enough.
Pace 50.
Well,
why are you speeding up? Pace 50. You're literally making it take longer. Pace 50. Correct, you pace 50.
You talking to me?
Yes, pace 50.
Yes, correct the race.
I'm not up there.
Idiot, they're catching up to you. Oh my god.
Stop right there. I'm the police. Give me your documents. Okay, you can go.
Also, while you can't be talking, bruh. Wild, I think you're allowed.
Hell no, Wild in the state F1 livery for real, green.
Okay, Wild, can you just change Wild's lap?
Yeah, change Wild laps.
Cause I don't want to make him just go run a whole nother lap. Wild, but you're gonna be in the back. Let everybody by. They're about to be right there.
Well, guys, it was a intense battle, as we can see.
Pace 50. Why are you going so
Wild is still in last place. Vector and Dylan are having the fight to get into the victory lane here at Portland. Vex is like, okay, I'm gonna stay in third or second, but I'm just chilling, bro. But let's see if Dylan can be. Let's see if Dylan can be back to the victory lane since a lot of race ago. Or Diamond. Whoa, it's the green flag. Green flag, so I'll be.
Single file.
Bye-bye.
I'm definitely not speeding.
Here we go.
Cause now green flag is back in the air.
There it is.
As now, I hate the single file restarting, bro. As now, Vex, what we do? He's going to try and make a move. No, as he absolutely sells the bag. Holy crap! Wild. As now, Vex. As what is Vader doing? The lag. Whoa, bad. What did you do? You did something.
Now Vector has to catch up to Dylan.
Now, this is it. This is Vector's chase down moment. Dylan has to lock in. If Dylan does not lock in, he's indeed geeked.
It's gonna be close. It's gonna be extremely close on field. Actually, I don't think it'll be that close.
No, because somebody decided to let him pit.
My bad.
Yeah, for once we don't have a fuel mileage race. Let's go, chap. There's now Vex. What do he? There's no Vex. He's locked in. Is Vex gonna have his revenge as a? Did Vector? I don't know if Vector did. Vince, did Vector send Die Hard by perchance? Okay, well then it was light. It was kind of light contact.
We're gonna go win this. My bad.
No, Okay, Vector finally gets a warning. Bro is indeed geeked. Because now Vex is actually cooking. Well, what if? Well, what if Vex won the race? And it wasn't illegal this time.
Is Vex catching up to Dylan? That's the question.
Maybe.
And will Vector catch up in time to be better?
Oh no, plus Vector's gonna have to lock in. And right now, Vector is indeed geeked. But you know who isn't geeked? Dylan Juice 27. That or he has insane. Like, he is actually locked in. So, Walla, what was your favorite moment of 2024? What was your favorite moment of 2024?
Oh, Vector's around! What a save.
Okay, anyway, what was your favorite moment of 2024?
Good question. Slow down.
Walla, answer the question. There's no damn way it's taking this long. Oh my lord, Dylan's around! Dylan!
Completely around.
He's around!
Oh, he's gonna barely get back in front, but this is gonna be. Vex goes completely wide. Hey, Vex.
But that.
I think you should change your lanes.
Yeah, I don't think that's a very smart idea, Vex. You kind of just lost a whole second. And now, Vex. Let's see if there's Vector 2. He's gonna clear Vex. Because now that's Dylan the lag. The lag is back for Dylan. Bro's no lag. This is the battle for the win.
Can Dylan fight off Vector with lag? That's actually a very, very interesting question.
Yeah. That's now Vector trying to get to Dylan. Dylan's trying to beat the allegations that because he's been washed like the whole entire playoffs. Actually,
Dylan is somehow, against all the odds, been able to lead a lot of laps here with lag. So I think Dylan could possibly win this race.
He's led like 7 laps. His ore is just too big for Vader. I don't think Vader's gonna be able to do it. And Vader decides to kill himself every time in this corner. And he's got to slow down. Vader. Sail step. There it is. Vector, a huge mistake. Don't let Vex get by him, too. That might be the dagger. Is this the dagger? Because there's no fuel mileage at this point. It's just all gas. So, I mean, everybody's pushing it. I don't think anybody's going to be holding back. Now, what do you do if you're dealing? Do you play cautious here, Wally? And by playing cautious, do you not spin out again? As Vex and Vector are actually running Dylan down right now. They have both decided to lock in. As Dylan has a terrible entrance in that corner. And Vector's going to switch back on Vex. That might work. Vex going to have the upper hand right here. No, it will not. And Vector will indeed pass him. And now he's back in the P2. But he's lost all the time he gained. And like I said, he's He's really trying to kill himself in these corners, as he just did. And
Exactly.
probably.
And the caution is out. Yeah, the final curve is annoying for
Wall,
the driver.
you move that. Is there a way you can move that wall back? Like the wall, like the wall. Everybody keeps saying, "Can you like?"
Pace car, wake up.
Well, I'm trying to explain, Flo.
You can explain more driving.
Alright.
Shush and drive.
Okay.
Well, a really big dominance of Dolan in this last. Vector, he got a
It
huge
open, or
lap.
should we just close it for the news?
No, no. If you're gonna open, no. If we have another caution, then yeah. But they can all make it, I believe. And even if they can, they should have been saving. Womp womp.
You're gonna need to save, not gonna lie.
Yeah, bro. You have 23%. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine.
So save, bro.
So okay, so Dion has to save, hold off Vector. Okay, now that was on you, Dow. That was on you, Dow. That was on you, Flo.
We're going green this time.
In Dipboard, not in Darker, in
Dipboard.
Where's Wild? Wild is still all the way back.
So Dylan, okay, well, Dylan has to, okay, well, Dylan has to save fuel, hold off Vector and Vex, and basically the whole field, and he has to do it with lag. If Dylan does this, he's officially no longer washed.
Really nice to meet you.
We're about to go green at the line.
Bye bye.
As now, oh, I didn't even make it. As now,
Green
Dylan,
flag.
Dylan's actually have to start saving.
Wait, hold on, chat. Wild is significantly has more fuel than everybody else in the field. This might be have major implications, probably massive implications.
Okay, that's it. As now, I don't know how Vex got in front of Vector, but we're going to go with it. As now, Vector. Oh wait, no, Vex got by him because of the wreck. That's right, my fault. As Vector's now clear Vex. No, Vex is a really nice corner. We got to go clear Vector almost. If Vector runs him wide, that's a terrible idea. Go down. No, not hard. Fault.
Dipward just passed both of them.
Dipward as
oh,
the
Vex gets a slow down. Oh my goodness. What there it is.
Vader just ruins his chances. I'm not about to put the blame on Vex. No, Vex, stop. That was on you. As Vader's just absolutely dumped Vex. Didn't even give bro a shot at making that corner. Walla.
What?
Yeah, there's a caution. Not a caution. No, my fault. Not a caution. A warning for Vex.
Wait, Dylan just made a mistake.
Wait,
now Die Hard's in the lead! Dipward is in the lead! Out of nowhere! He gets a wall flag! And now Dipward is in the lead with the Mickey's win if he wins this shit! Can Die Hard keep the car on track for at least 2 more laps? Bro is not cooking! Oh my goodness! Dipward is not cooking!
Because Vector
has missed every single apex, bro. It's over. Why did you leave the door open? Oh my god!
Here comes Vector.
Come on, Dipward, hold him off! Hold him off!
What is he doing?
What is he doing? They're side by side going into the S's. This is not gonna end well. It's a game of chicken. Who's gonna back out? Vector! Oh, he put him in the tank! Oh!
Oh my lord, this is not real.
No, I gotta give you a 1 out of 3 for that. Is that a 1 out of 3 or is that a 2 out of 3?
Oh no, bro. But wait, Vector has a chance. Vector have a chance. This is a white flag. We'll Dipward do it.
That's I'm giving 1 out of 3. 1 out of 3, Die Hard.
Such a Dipward.
Die Hard. Real. To go down to turn 1 again. Die Hard.
No, sails
pretty
the A
slow
hole.
corner, but he's gonna have a pretty good, decent runoff.
Holy crap, this is
Die
it.
Hard has not won in a while.
It's been a long time. A while.
Can he get it done at Portland? Or
Hey,
is
the
it
last
car?
last win was at the All-Star race right before the playoffs started.
This is how he won Vegas, coming out of nowhere and taking the lead. Can he do it this time? He protects the bottom. He still has the lead.
This is the final.
Only has a few more corners to go.
This is it. Can Dipwad do it?
Can Die Hard do it? Die Hard, the most sketchiest corners on the track. He makes it through him cleanly into the final corner. Vector spins. Dylan pushes. Oh my
Dylan
God!
sends
Dylan
him.
sends him. And
Dylan sends
out
Howard.
of turn 4. No! It's good win at Portland. Oh my God! Bro.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Wow.
So is that gonna be
Bro, why are you getting mad at Die Hard? What did Die Hard do?
To be fair,
Oh yeah, he kind of did do that. Yeah, he did.
well, yeah, but
Bro, chill out, bro.
I mean, you could have backed out. I'm gonna be honest. You probably shouldn't have went there too wide with him, but I'm talking about before the corner. I'm just stayed away. I still don't. I'm not talking about that right now, baby. I still don't understand what the point of sending Die Hard was, though. Like, come on, bro. You could have done better than that.
Wait.
Or did he send Die Hard? He said Die Hard Park, though.
He's talking about in the corner. You know the corner like before the long straightaway. I think he's talking about that corner. Review the footage, Chad.
What happened? He didn't. When did he shove him into a CC?
Die Hard shoved him onto the CC lap, second to last lap. Die Hard.
I was mute. I just.
Yeah, he shoved him into the
What
CC. He shoved him into the CC in that corner.
Yeah. Wait,
And then so now, okay, I'm talking about what did Die Hard park it in front of Dylan, or did Dylan
on lap 44, the corner right before the long straightaway? Die Hard went into that corner and like he took it slower. Oh no, lap 45. My bad, lap 45, and wait, guys, stop running laps.
Okay, no, they're not talking about that. They're talking Dylan's talking about wherever he sent Die Hard. He's saying Die Hard parked it in front of him in that
You
final
still
corner.
can't punt him out the way. Vector was going the exact same speed as Die Hard, and he made the corner, and you went way faster than both of them. So
At least is Die Hard chill? Is Die Hard chill?
Die Hard didn't do anything wrong.
I'm talking about right now.
Other than putting Vector in the wall. I mean, not putting Vector. Other than putting Vector into the CC.
I don't think he meant to.
I mean, you really can't go too wide in there, so I don't really blame him.
Wait, voila.
Okay, so Die Hard saying he broke to the right
Voila,
speed.
too low on this.
Okay, look. Okay. Can we just get Dylan on stage?
Yeah. Okay. So, Vector hits the barrier, and then. Yeah, Dylan, you just absolutely did not break Dylan. Dylan. Yeah, Dylan, Dylan, you just completely sent the shit out of him. Oh my goodness.
You can't redo it. No, you can't redo it. I mean, you get the win. No, we can't DQ. Wait, what did Dylan have? What did Dylan have? So he's fine. It would just been a 1 out of 3.
Dylan won. That's obviously.
Yeah, Dylan gets the win. There's no change. I mean,
Yeah, but he can't.
but I don't respect just full sending. Bro, I know. Look, I know Dyer's like sometimes an ass. Trust me. But just a full send
Bro,
him.
do not get mad at Die Hard for that, bro. You went
Vector.
You gotta realize, you guys went in a corner that could not go too wide, bro. That could not
That's
go too
what I'm
wide.
saying. Like you could have.
You could have. I know, but like.
Okay, but this race you can't put it on him because like that's too wide. Like, you gotta understand, like, I know he's been
You
bad
guys,
other races.
you guys both didn't back out, so whatever happened next was both entirely on both of you guys' fault. None of you guys wanted to back out.
That's on both of you.
Okay,
But
no. To be fair, you could have backed out a lot earlier. You guys were too wide for like the entire straightaway. You had a lot of time to decide. That.
Okay, Vader, I've agreed with you on everything with Diehard, but this, I'm not putting it all on Diehard. In reality, it's probably on both of y'all. One of y'all should break
You
down.
guys were side by side right there.
That is, I know Diehard didn't mean to, number one.
Yeah, no, Vector, what is it? Die Hard didn't even break. Wait, when did Die Hard break? Die Hard braked.
Okay, did Die Hard just sell the bag?
Yeah, but like you probably should have braked, because like you said you lifted a lot earlier then braked, but you realized that Die Hard was probably accommodating that you guys were too wide, so he slowed down even more. That's probably why. See, look, he slowed down to.
Bro, Vector, okay? Congrats, brake way earlier on the straightaway. Don't go too wide in that corner. And you.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at the footage now. Dylan just, yeah.
No, Dylan just absolutely full sent.
Yeah.
About it.
It is.
Okay.
Wow.
We can't take it away anyway. So that's...
Why?
Yeah, but Dylan Dylan did not break. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm sorry, that did not break at all.
Why, Dylan? Don't make that. Wait, is Dylan gonna make this burnout?
Let me shut this graph.
Yeah, that's just Dylan dumping him.
Honestly, I just blame
Wait,
no one really.
I was gonna say that
That's
It's just Portland madness,
I'm
guys.
pretty sure that quote actually happened at Portland, right? Or was that at Daytona?
I don't even know, dude. But all I'm gonna say,
It was Arca Daytona. Yeah, I remember.
all I'm gonna say is that I believe I believe Die Hard deserved that win in the end.
Dude, he braked to 140 because you guys were side by side. Vector, what do you expect? He was not going full speed through there. Dude, Vector, that is not.
No, you didn't back up.
Look, clearly and truly, you did not black out. You did not back out at all.
Vector, bro, I'm sorry, bro. You're crashing. It's not really. I'm not even about to put 50-50. I'm putting most of it on you.
So everything, it was top. That's his top speed through that section.
I'm not gonna. You're gonna have to lift it your side by side like that.
All right, Die Hard, let's get you out of here, bro. I'm sorry. I know, Die Hard, but you can't.
I know Die Hard is pissed.
I'm burning that.
Yeah. Bro,
That's fine. How many seconds?
Yeah, complete reason to. He has complete reason to. I'm not giving Dylan the washed allegations beat. He's even more washed after that.
For real.
It was a cheap move. It happens.
That is a very cheap move. I'm very disappointed in you doing this.
Did you want that win?
Okay, bro. Everybody stop. Stop.
No, it's still like it's funny. Like he had a wall swing and then all that.
Boys, at least we can say this. At least Steph Curry went 8 for 8 at the 3-point line against the 76ers.
Yeah, that's really what matters in life.
I don't think it matters.
Bro was hating on Die Hard, bro. Holy crap. It happens, Vector.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not. I wouldn't be mad at Die Hard.
Vector, bro. You know how many times I've got raped and I'm not done nothing back? Bro, you know how many times Talon has dumped me and he's my own teammate? You know how many times that
He does have a point.
Okay, what happened last race then,
Bro, do you
mister?
remember that race? Walla.
I'm not gonna lie. Even after he got in the speed changer, he still had a chance.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't the end of the world that you got put in the speed changer. You still, like...
Yeah, I don't know why you're so mad. It's not like
you were literally right there when that happened. You can't... I mean, you still were in, like, contention for it. I don't know why it's, like, the end of the world.
A couple things would have changed. He would have came out the winner.
Dylan just reminded me whenever I right hook Shand at Martin's. That's not the only time I've done something back, bro.
He was that slow.
Shand was really slow there, I ain't gonna lie.
Let me get
I remember
this-
up right through that was fun.
Alright.
What a
Well,
race, not
today's-
gonna lie. It was a really good
Today's
race to
Him
start the
Award-
year.
today's-
There was
Him-
really good racing today. I want to go back to Portland.
Today's Him Award goes to Vector, because he seemed to be one of the fastest. Today's not Him Award is going to Dylan. Again.
But that wall needs to be
Good
pushed back.
race, guys.
Dylan's getting back to back, but Dylan's getting back to back, not Him Awards.
That wall has caused so many cautions, and it even changed the outcome of this race. that
Okay,
wall.
to be fair, none of that would have happened. You guys were just going way too fast in that final corner and overblowing the shit out of it. That is, I cannot blame that on the wall. Like, that's completely off. It would be different if it was on the racing surface. It's completely off the racing surface. You guys just went that wide.
Look,
Okay,
yeah,
that's the thing. That's the thing, though. Like, but like that could be for any corner on this track.
You do have a point.
Yeah, Die Hard level pace. Well, no, Die Hard was going at a speed where he wouldn't get it put into the wall. I understand it. He knows that if you go faster, you're gonna go into the wall. You, on the other hand, were going as fast as possible without trying to touch the wall, and you've hit it more. You've hit it like the most this race, and you probably would have been like multiple seconds ahead, heck, even a minute ahead, if you wouldn't have killed that wall so many times.
Mhm.
I'm just saying.
You know what? We're having a good race going, and then that happens.
Look, I'm not saying the cheap move ruined the race. It just ruined the finish.
Yeah.
Cause like I understand like you're just going for it all. You're probably not even paying attention to your speed. But that like I don't understand why you're still mad though over the lap before where you at least still had a chance. You
It's just that everyone's mad at the end.
well, obviously, bro. I'm glad Charlotte Roval can't be as bad because it's not an open road course.
I might update the setups to the Road America setups for Charlotte Roval since people don't really like the new braking thing. Because this one's pretty good. I think it'd work pretty well on Roval.
You crashed out over every single race. That's always it's happening every single race. Everything that he's done to ruin my race. My.
I don't think any of it was intentional, bro. And plus, I bet I could count as many times.
The only one that was intentional was the All-Star race.
Yeah.
But that's for Robux, bro. Be real.
Nah, bro, he wanted those pants.
Bro, what happened to Louise? Anybody remember Louise?
Yeah,
I think
Real
we
went
do.
to bubble and then he just dipped. He said he was coming back, but he's not.
Bro's not back.
I don't care. Fuck that shit. I wasn't losing because of my internet. Dylan does not regret what he did. Alright, guys. Thank you for watching the race. I will see you guys tomorrow for Charlotte Roval at 7.
I need practice for that.
Aiden says Dylan should get his
practice too.